Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Erni Vatmawati. I'm honored to be among you today. I stand before you as a candidate for Indonesia Minister of Education, driven by a strong determination to bring about change for the better in our education system. I'm here to propose some changes to improve on the achievements of the previous and make Indonesian education system better with a focus on harnessing the potential that lies within every individual. I have a vision to advance Indonesian education by creating an education system that is high quality, innovative, and relevant to future needs. I believe that every child in Indonesia has potential within themselves. Therefore, Indonesian children should have the same opportunity to get a quality education regardless of their family economic background or other inhibiting factors such as tradition. To achieve the goal, it is necessary to make several efforts to achieve quality of education. Before attempting to improve the quality of education in Indonesia, we need to know the problems that often occur in education. This aims to hack the problem so that the implementation of education in Indonesia can run well. The first problem is the high cost of education. We need to know that this problem cannot be underestimated because it is one of the problems that often causes children not to continue their education to a higher level. The more advanced this time, the more expensive the cost of living, including education. The elimination of tuition fees is usually only in public schools located in big cities. This also causes an education gap. For this problem, the government has prepared scholarships for students who are considered economically disadvantaged, namely KIP, to continue a higher level. However, are these scholarships right on target? There is still a lot of scholarship money going to students who don't fit the criteria. This is certainly not in accordance with one of the percent of Pancasila, which means that all citizens receive justice. Therefore, the need to be stricter regulation in the systematization of scholarship acceptance for students from various levels of education. The second problem is the unequal access to education in Indonesia. There are still many remote areas that do not have access to proper education. Therefore, it is necessary to equalize schools, especially its remote area, to facilitate access to education. Furthermore, the current education system shows delay in keeping up with the growing demands of the times. Thus, there is a lack of harmony between the prevailing education system and also the increasing demands of the times. So, there is a need for facilities and infrastructure that can support learning. The continuity of the education process is certainly supported by adequate facilities and also sufficient funds to fulfill all the needs of supporting the learning process. Nowadays, technological development continue to grow. Education needs to be balanced by the use of technology in order to improve quality education because currently technology is part of education. Therefore, it is necessary to have adequate facilities for students in achieving educational goals. Next is the need for qualified teacher. In an advanced education, a professional teacher is needed. This means that every teacher is required to have the ability to understand the teaching material broadly and deeply. One of the obstacles is in remote area where is a shortage of educators who have competencies that are in line with area where there is a shortage of educators who have competencies that are in line with the needs. There needs to be a regulation that teachers teach according to their expertise because it will have an impact the smooth running of learning. It also aims to enable students to apply the knowledge they have gained during their education in the community. In Indonesia, there are frequent curriculum changes. This has led to the low quality of education. frequent curriculum changes do not guarantee the quality of education. The curriculum that becomes the teacher footholds in teaching will be less than optimal if it is continuously changing. There needs to be consideration of the existing curriculums in Indonesia. If the curriculum is considered good, then there is no need to make changes but still make improvements. The point is that there are things that need to be done to improve the quality of education in Indonesia. The first is equalizing access to education and providing scholarship for economically disadvantaged students. Furthermore, improving the professionalism of teacher. This means that a teacher should not only prioritize the material presented to students, but teacher must also pay attention to student development. It should be noted that each student has the potential, so that teacher must be able to balance the intellectual and physiological development of students. That the most important thing is to determine a fixed and appropriate curriculum to serve as the basic for teaching material to students as the basis for teaching. So, ladies and gentlemen, by creating new goals to add the improve upon the previous government's achievement of the previous, we can ensure that the potential within each individual is fully utilized. Let us unite to achieve a better change in the world of education in Indonesia. Thank you, and together let us begin this transformative journey for a better Indonesia.